Hi, I'm Kathryn. Welcome to Left Undone, Incomplete Investigations. I wanted to give you a little update on the Fauna Frey investigation story case. So, with that being said, welcome to Left Undone. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll give you a little update of what I know. Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you're all out there doing well. It's been kind of a crazy weekend. Busy. It was really fun to have Gray Hughes on the show. On Saturday, we went over the Fauna Frey timeline, and that's out there. If you want to watch the Saturday live, we did go over it quite a bit. I wanted to update on Fauna Frey today because there are some things going on. First of all, there was a new Dateline article released by NBC that said Fauna's car had been found, which we know if you're following my channel and you're following the story. The announcement was made on the Find Fauna Frey page that they do not want anyone in the area where her car was found because they are bringing out-of-state searchers in to look for fauna with dogs, and they don't want anything disturbed. The more people that have been in that area, the less likely it would be that they could track down fauna. So they've also removed the $25,000 reward to discourage people from looking. Now, I genuinely believe this is done with the best intentions, but I am getting messages, posts, and emails saying, what are they trying to hide? Why are they taking the money down? What don't they want found? Because, as a true crime story in a true crime community, you wonder when people start making changes like that and being so secretive. As we know, there has been a lot of secretive stuff along the way in this case. My gut feeling is that there's something that they don't want known, and I don't believe it makes Fauna a bad person. It's just my gut, so I'm not even going to really go there. But I think that the genuine concern of her friends is real, and I do believe that they really, truly have a well-meaning heart. Although I have gotten many members of the community and such asking me some questions. They also made an announcement in their post today saying that they are not working with any social media besides Rick Dancer. Rick Dancer has a channel, and I have linked the channel with interviews with Jenny Stapleton, who is the friend of Fauna and John. And they said they will be doing another interview with him, which is great. I invited them to do an interview with me, and they put it off until the point where I backed away from the case dealing directly with the family and friends, because my point here is to provide you with information and updates. I don't want to be a private investigator. I just want to bring my community together, put our heads together, and help find fauna and others that might be missing or other cases that we can discuss in our community. So with that being said, I did back away from assisting the friends, which my intention was never to actually assist. The day that I stopped communicating with them was because they had asked me to go into Gooseberries and ask the manager to show me the film and film it on my phone and send it to them directly. I was like, little out of my scope of practice, not really what I want to get into. I just didn't feel comfortable with that. So I kindly told them that I was stepping away from the case and I didn't really need them to give me any more information directly. And they were fine with that. But as it went on, this information hasn't been put out there. Even the newest Dateline update does not talk about the most up-to-date timeline, which to me concerns me as a member of the community, not just the YouTube community, but the community where this took place. Can I go to my grocery store? Because I shop there sometimes. Can my daughter-in-law go to our grocery stores? Are we safe? What's going on? What are we trying to hide? So not only do I care about finding Fauna, which absolutely hope and pray that she's alive and well, but I also care about where I live, the surrounding area where I live, and what nefarious act could have happened. And is there random abductions taking place, or did Fauna get herself into a bad situation? A middle-aged woman with a burner phone picking up hitchhikers. I'm thinking there may be something that they don't really want out there. This is just speculation, right? But people are speculating all kinds of things. Could Fauna have been running drugs? Could Fauna have gotten herself into trouble? Why would Fauna pick up a hitchhiker? Why would Fauna pick up a hitchhiker that got arrested the same day that Fauna went missing? There's so many questions, and I don't know what we're dealing with here. So what I would like to continue to bring to you is the story, is the updates on Fauna. Like I did, the car was found. We don't know the exact location. I completely respect that decision to keep people out of that general area right now on foot to see if they might find anything. But in my opinion, the Rogue River is called the Rogue River for a reason. She was 2 miles up from the Rogue River. That car was not really covered with ash. It looked pretty shiny. My gut feeling is that car was dumped there when the community started talking about the case, putting up posters, putting up flyers, going into businesses, looking around, having more than my channel pick up the story. Gray Hughes, other channels have picked up the story. Rick Dancer's up in Eugene. But people follow Gray Hughes' channel from all over the world. People follow my channel from all over the world. So we need to care about Fauna. And I started following this case on my own in my YouTube channel for a reason. And that reason is to give you guys the information, to give my community, my subscribers, people, the information that is legit and out there. I have requested with Josephine County Sheriff's Department the information, the police reports, the records. I have not heard back. Not surprising with the fires and all that. So not surprising that I haven't heard back. Now, the other thing that I was told was the police don't necessarily want the real timeline out there. So I wrote to the Josephine County Sheriff's Department an email. Haven't heard back on that either, questioning this. Then I'm reading the Find Fauna page yesterday, and it is commented by the administration there, the admins, Fauna's friends, that they're not sure what happened. Like Josephine County Sheriff's Department isn't really helping. They don't really want to help. Let me see if I can find the actual. So as we review the information that's being put out there publicly by Fauna's friends on the Help Find Fauna Frey page, there's some information on there where all along they have been saying that they've given out the timeline that we have, and the police haven't announced the timeline. And then in one breath, it's insinuated that the police don't want the timeline out there. Law enforcement doesn't want the timeline out there. But then there's a post yesterday afternoon that says, "Thank you for the update. Which agency is in charge of the case, the search?" And one of Fauna's friends, so one of the admins in the group, says, "It's with Josephine County Sheriff's Department, but Oregon State Police was supposed to be helping, but I'm not sure why they stopped once we found her car. And the Josephine County Sheriff's Office won't be helping anymore. They told us won't be helping anymore. They told us that after they did their 100 square yards last week." So it sounds like both departments have stepped out of the search. What do you got left in a small town, small rural area, community, vast, wide forest, Bureau of Land Management? What do you have left? You have people that want to help. It sounds like both of the law enforcement agencies, according to this post from Fauna's friends, have stepped away. So I personally, if there's people in the area after they do their dog search or whatever, want to organize a search, I think that would probably be helpful. But I don't know who you have to clear it with. I don't know if you have to go through JACO. I don't know if you have to go through Oregon State Police. But from what this person who knows this case very well and is an admin on that page has said, they aren't doing it. The family is John. And his number is on the flyers to find Fauna flyers. So I suggest if you have anything you want to suggest to help or any resources, that you contact John directly. Fauna's friends are her old friends. They're not her current friends. They're very lovely ladies. Like I said, they want to help. They are desperately trying to help find Fauna. But here's how I explain it. I went missing, and my mom is searching high and low for me. And my friends see a missing Kathryn poster, and they swoop in and call each other and be like, let's help. And they decide to form a committee to help find Fauna. And they call her dad, and they communicate with him, and they help him, and they give him a burner phone and that kind of thing. They are her friends from 20 years ago or more, when she was a teenager in high school. They told me we're not currently close with Fauna. So I don't know who her current close friends were, or if she had any, but this is important to find Fauna, but it's also important to the area, the Galeese, the Grants Pass, the Wolf Creek, the Cave Junction area. So as a community, you have just as much right to put together whatever resources you have as well. Make a Facebook group, do whatever you want to do to get the community to talk, maybe put their minds together to think of things. And obviously, I highly recommend we respect John's wishes for not going in that area quite yet, because he's desperate. I've talked to the man. He seems like a very genuinely kind-hearted person. So I would respect his wishes about not going in there. But as a community, you have every right to come together and get a plan of action as well to find a person that was abducted or missing in your town, in your area, in your county. That's just my 2 cents on this, but I think it's legit. And I think we as a community have just as much right. So that's my update on Fauna. Her car was found. Looks like law enforcement isn't very helpful from what they're saying, and they are doing private searches with dogs from out of state was the thing. We are bringing in a search party with dogs from out of state. It does not appear to be the Texas EquiSearch, but we'll keep you posted. I'm hoping they find something. I'm hoping they find Fauna. I personally, my gut feeling is the car was abandoned there by somebody that wasn't Fauna, and Fauna isn't in that exact area, but I would try, and then I would move out from there. But there's a river there too, which makes me very apprehensive that Fauna, if she did come to her demise in this whole thing by somebody sketchy, we may never know. And the weather is going to change. It's going to get cold. We're starting October this week. It's getting cooler at night. Time is of the essence right now with this thing, if she is out there somewhere. So thank you so much for watching Left Undone Incomplete Investigations. I'm Kathryn. I will keep you posted.